My buddy had a houseboat moored out in a cove, and to get to the houseboat, you had to get in the dinghy that was on the shore, and there was a line from the boat to the shore. But the problem was the dinghy had a hole in it. So you just about had enough time to hand over hand to the houseboat before the dinghy actually sank and filled up with so much water. So we're out there on the houseboat and we're partying. Got a case of champagne, and we're popping the corks up in the air and listening for them to hit the water and whatnot. So we've all had a few adult beverages, and now people want to leave and go home. So we get the dinghy, and some people would hand over hand and get back to shore. The other guy would bring the dinghy back and hand over hand. And some of the people we didn't like, we got them on the dinghy and we give them a shove towards shore. We told them that anyhow to get them going, but we shoved them out the other way with no paddle. So as they were trying to paddle, the boat would sink and they'd get all wet and have to swim to the houseboat. And that's that funny story. Working as a launch boy at Rhode Island Yacht Club, the engine in the launch would always kick out at the last minute. They had a dinghy sailboat race. And these old guys were in their dinghies going around the yacht club, and the wind picked up. A lot of them started to capsize. So I'm in the launch boat. I go to pick up one guy, and the guy next to him says, "The hell with him, you get me first." So I dropped him, he went back in the water. I get the other guy, and right at that time, the launch motor cacks out. So now the launch is floating and drifting around. All these guys are capsized. I had to swim back to the yacht club, get another boat, and pick everybody up. It was a real horror show. Then guys are blowing their horns on sailboats on their moorings to come and get them. So I went out there with one guy who was painting some of his wood, and he offers me a beer. We had a beer. It's kind of a slow day at the yacht club. Then he rolls a doobie. We have a little bit of that. People are sounding their horns for the siren. I don't even hear them. Everybody's getting ticked off. And finally, I come out, people are screaming at me to bring them back to the yacht club. So I picked them all up, brought them back, and that was another thing that happened. So at any rate, that's all I got for today, and we may see you another day. Take care.